Agenda, South Roxanna Village Hall Board Meeting, January 6th. Roll call.
Yeah.
Ward Wood. Tara Bevelow.
Here.
Terry Chester.
Yes. Here.
Anna Broadfoot. Greg Adams.
Here.
Tammy Adams.
Here.
Mayor Callahan.
Yep.
Steve Cole.
Here. We didn't have anybody sign up. I was out of the country. I would ask that we all take a moment of silence for Jack Stallcup, as he is no longer with us. So if we could take a moment of silence for him and his family, I appreciate it. Thank you. Jack served for a long time, so good friend, and please keep him and his family in your prayers. So, minutes, discuss and approve minutes from December 2nd, 25th. I need a motion and a second.
Make that motion.
Motion made by Greg,
I'll second.
second by Terry. Discussion? All right, roll call.
Tara Bevelow.
Yes, ma'am.
Terry Chester.
Yes.
Greg Adams.
Yes.
Tammy Adams.
Yes.
All right, and then discuss and approve bills from December 1st through December 31st. I need a motion and a second.
I'll make a motion.
Motion made by Terry,
I'll second.
second by Tara. Discussion? Roll call.
Tara Bevelow.
Yes, ma'am.
Terry Chester.
Yes.
Greg Adams.
Yes.
Tammy Adams.
All right, and then the favorite part, discuss and approve deposits from December 1st to December 31st. I need a motion and a second.
I'll make that motion.
Motion made by Greg,
I'll second.
second by Tara.
Good job.
Discussion?
It keeps on going up.
We're doing it,
Keeps on
aren't
going up.
we? Roll call.
Tara Bevelow.
Yes, ma'am.
Terry Chester.
Yes.
Greg Adams.
Yes.
Tammy Adams.
Yes.
And on behalf of the deposits and stuff and what we're doing, I just want to tell you all from the bottom of my heart, I can't thank you enough for all the team, Bob, Casey, Julie, everything that you all do, every board member for really being successful. We are on the verge of hitting an absolute break point with everything. I know, Tara, you have seen it firsthand with all the years, and Bob, you do a fantastic job. So I just want to tell you all, thank you from the bottom of my heart for everything you all do for this village, because it shows. So thank you so much. All right. All right, discussion approved resolution number 2621. That's authorizing the Village of South Roxanna to apply for the Community Action Grant for the pedestrian safety enhancements. I need a motion and a second on that.
I will make the motion.
Motion made by Terry,
I'll second.
second by Tara. Discussion, roll call.
Tara Bevelow.
Yes, ma'am.
Terry Chester.
Yes.
Greg Adams.
Yes.
Tammy Adams.
Yes.
All right, and then discuss and approve resolution number 2622, approving the bid from Top Secret Designs for the Recreation Center sign. That's going to be right up here. You all have seen it. Josh does a remarkable job, does squad cars, does everything. So it's going to really be nice and really stick out. So I just need a motion and a
I'll
second.
make a motion.
Do what?
Did we get other bids?
We did
Nobody
not,
else?
no, and be honest with you, he does such a
Under
good job.
25,000.
Yeah, I mean, he does a great job. I
He's
mean,
a
I don't know,
local boy.
he is a local boy,
Oh, I like
so.
that too.
And his grandmother used to be the village clerk here.
She did, she was,
Josh
Josh
McDowell.
McDowell.
His
Oh,
grandmother
I
retired.
went to school with his dad.
Yeah, I know, that's what I mean. So, I mean, Josh does all the squad cars, fire.
His grandma was our village clerk.
Yeah.
Yep, I remember her.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah, his brother.
yeah.
Okay, did somebody already make the motion? I did.
Motion made by Tammy,
I'll second.
second by Tara. Discussion? All right,
Tara Bevelow.
Yes, ma'am.
Terry Chester.
Yes.
Greg Adams.
Yes.
Tammy Adams.
Yes.
all right. And then, discussion and approve ordinance number 2619, permitting the use of low-speed electric bicycles for the village of South Roxanna. Need a motion and a
I'll make
second.
that motion.
Okay, we also had that for 2020.
No, scooters.
Oh, sorry, there you go, I got bicycles, sorry. Just to correct, ordinance 2619, low-speed electric bicycles.
So Greg.
Yes.
Motion made by
So our
Terry.
options, what I was asking Bob, is either we do it what the state law has done already, or we don't do it at all. So apparently it is a.
Or we provide a stricter, we can't
I don't think
allow.
we can change it from what the state law is.
We
'Cause
can't change the age. We
ages.
can make it more enforceable. The problem is we're having kids that are 6, 7 years old that are riding scooters that are going 20 to 30 mile an hour. I've almost hit him twice. Brian Doyle's almost hit him multiple times. And this is about the bicycles. The bicycles, the motors have always been illegal by state law. They have to be licensed, insurance registered, and a valid driver. And as you see, there's a ton of people on bicycles with weed eater motors. And this gives us some teeth to say, hey, now we can impound it versus we tell you once, knock it off. We tell you twice, then we'll take your bike and you can deal with it that way. Because it's a safety issue. It's always been a safety issue. When squad cars are almost hitting little kids, I don't want to go to a parent's house and say, hey, this cool toy you bought your kid just got him killed by a cop driving out in front of us.
And that's the biggest thing.
And it's not like these scooters they get from Walmart that go 5 mile an hour. I've seen kids on Christmas doing it. I'm talking, there's a couple kids on these little mopeds that are going 15, 20 mile an hour, and they can't control their speed.
St. Clair, he has one. I bet that thing does every bit of 35, 40 mile an hour, and he stands up. He's wearing a helmet, of course.
Yeah.
I'm thinking I wouldn't be.
But it
going that
requires
fast
an
on
age
one
limit
thing.
for this and everything else.
Yeah.
Now, we said absolutely no internal combustion, right? No.
Yeah, no combustion and all.
No
If they do, it's gotta be licensed through the state, registered insurance, and they gotta have a valid driver's license.
Okay, because, I mean, the slow-speed gas is just defined under ILCS.
Yeah, that's the state statute that
Okay.
governs that.
And like I said, we can provide stricter.
Yes.
But we can't allow.
Make it
what
more
they
liberal.
disallow. Yes. Okay.
All right, I need a motion and a second.
You have a motion.
Greg made a
Motion
motion.
made, Greg, I need a second.
Also.
Second by Tammy. Discussion? All right, roll call.
Carrie Bettolo,
Yes, ma'am?
Carrie Tester,
Yes.
Greg Adams.
Yes.
Tammy Gavin.
Yes.
All right, and then discuss and approve ordinance 2620, permitting the use of low-speed electric scooters for the village of South Roxanna. I need a motion and a second.
I will make that motion.
Motion by Terry,
Second.
second by Greg. Discussion, roll call.
Carrie Bettolo,
Yes, ma'am?
Carrie Tester,
Yes.
Greg Adams,
Yes.
Tammy Gavin.
All right, and then discuss and approve ordinance 2621, amending the village code of the village of South Roxanna regarding residential refuse and recycle rates. I need a motion and a second on that.
So we're just changing that wording from the 2 lines to the 1 line. That's it? That's the change?
No, this one is the rates.
The rates are going up that they did.
Yeah, we talked about it last meeting, it was like, what, $2,
Two-
$4?
yeah,
It was-
$4?
Yes.
Yeah, it was less than $3 a month.
$3.
And just so the board knows and the citizens out there that are paying attention or watching, the mayor and I met, we negotiated this contract the best we could. We don't have a lot of leverage, but to keep the rates down for all the citizens, because this affects my house as well as every board member's house here, we're going to end up losing almost $20,000. The village is going to lose almost $20,000 a year off of this, just because we're trying to not impact the citizens
That's
as
right.
much.
Okay.
So
And that's-
so we'll have to make up 20,000 a different way, which I'm confident we can. But so they don't take the full brunt of this increase that was given to us by Allied, we're going to absorb $20,000 a year of that cost. So it's not, doesn't impact the seniors and the other citizens as well.
So explain this to me again, because it's not making sense to me. We entered
Our current
into
rate-
a
our current
contract
rate's
with
17.
them in May.
Our current rate's $17.38. We're going up to $20.53 or $20.35.
1704 and 2053.
Yeah,
2053.
And this was in the original contract, the rates that were going up, that we
Yes.
saw. Okay,
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Because the first year was frozen.
Right.
That's why it didn't change.
That's why we didn't mess with
And
it.
and just to let you know, the first 3 times that we met with them was way out of the ballpark. I was to the point where I was gonna say, you know what?
Forget it.
Everybody just find their own.
Yeah, I think
Because I'm not
we
gonna
went
do
from
that.
almost like a 60% increase to our bill down to, what was it?
Oh, it's
15%.
like 13.6, 14%.
Yeah, so I mean, we
14%.
negotiate almost 40% difference in our contract. And then we decide to eat the other 20,000 a year and make up costs other ways. So it doesn't impact everybody as much.
And we'll get it, but I'm not gonna have the citizens of our town pay that. I'm not doing that.
Okay,
Yes.
all right. I'm
All right.
back on
I'll make that
track.
motion.
Motion made by Greg,
I'll second.
second by Tara. Discussion, roll call.
Carrie Bettolo,
Yes, ma'am?
Carrie Tester,
Yes.
Greg Adams.
Yes.
Tammy Gavin.
Yes.
All right, and then discuss and approve ordinance 2622, amending 9202 of the Village of South Roxanna Code to require mandatory participation in the village, providing residential refuse and recycle services. Need a Motion is
Have we had an issue that's?
No, but we need to, it needs to be, this is a 30-year-old ordinance, and there's nobody that's ever used it.
What's
And
that?
it leads this way, when I talk to our lawyers, to somebody going, oh, I want to opt out. Okay, now you've got crap all over your property.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So to keep the town safe and clean,
Yeah, but what, I mean, it's always the bad people that are ruining it for everybody. It seems
yeah,
like.
but you got to pay for trash regardless, so.
Yeah.
Well, okay, say, my parents' next door neighbor, they have their own shop. My dad has maybe 1 or 2 bags of trash a week at that. And he's like, don't worry about it, Terry, I'll take it up and put it in my dumpster. So now my dad has to pay,
Well, they've always been paying it. Your dad's never not paid that.
right, I'm just using that as an example.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, you
But
have.
now we're forcing somebody to pay even if. they
No,
have it.
it's required by law. Everybody in this town has to pay refuse.
Yeah, it's-
The
yeah.
only loophole
trash.
was, they could send a paper in saying, I opt out of this, and I'll be responsible for my own thing. So we're not changing anything other than saying, we're no longer gonna let you opt out because of the conditions of the town. Everybody's gonna be under the same trash
See,
provider.
it's the only way we're
same
gonna be able to
service.
get stuff cleaned up,
Yeah.
so.
I'll make the motion.
Motion made by Greg. Need a second.
I'll
Second by
second.
Tammy. Discussion. All right, roll call.
Kara Bevel,
Yes, ma'am?
Gary Ketchum,
Yes.
Greg Adams,
Yes.
Amy Adams.
Yes.
All right. Okay, administrative
Okay,
report. Bob.
I've got just one thing. We talked about, because we have Facebook, we have our page, but we have trouble trying to get our stuff out to events and people in town, and like Dog Loose or Christmas event we had up here. Me and Casey have reached out to this company. It's called Text My Gov. They have an initial setup fee of $500 and then $2,500 a year. But what they'll do is, me and Casey will be able to text, hey, Christmas party, blah, blah, and anybody that signs up in the village, that text will go right to their phone. So if we have a water break and say there's a boil order at Terry's house, I can push out boil order affecting these 5 houses, and if they opt in, they will all get that message. Or if there's a dog loose or a kid missing, we can have a picture of the kid and get permission from the parents, and we'll push the kid, the picture, and everything out to town and say, hey, here's a kid that's missing, let us know what's going on. So,
You're getting everything from the source.
yeah, so it's coming straight from us, and we'll be able to do community events, anything we want, push out, we can push out, whether it's emergency, water breaks, dogs loose, whatever, and it's $2,500 a year. I don't think, I mean, we normally spend, I know $2,500 out of my pocket sounds expensive, but we normally spend about $2 million a year to keep the village functioning.
It's advertising.
$2,500 is, on my opinion, is nothing to be able to communicate and get your Christmas events, Halloween parades,
Things that's going on in the town.
and get that, and to get that all done. So what I would ask for, Mayor, is if we could take a straw poll, see if the board wants to do this, because there's a process that we have to get involved, and then I'll bring the actual bid in front of the board next board meeting to vote. But if they're fine with it, then I'll start the process of trying to get it, because they have to migrate our information and phone numbers we have in our water system, they can pull out and put in this registry, and then when people start paying their bills, we can say, hey, do you want to opt in for this? We'll send you the thing, and we can start slowly getting people on board.
Get people on board.
Which to me would be awesome, because if I'm, a lot of people in town don't come to the meetings, don't see the meetings, and if they're at work and they all of a sudden go, oh, my water's out because of the water break, that solves 20 phone calls to my phone and Casey's phone every day.
And the other thing is too, for the kids, let's say that we're doing a big Easter event and all of a sudden it starts to rain. We know 2 days in advance. It's not fair to you to be trying to scrounge like we did in here. We can send out a text and tell everybody, hey, we're moving it here, this is what we're doing. It's just a way to be able to communicate faster, coming from a source that is reliable, and so I just think, I'm asking you all to take a look at that, and if you want to do that, then we'll move forward. So,
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
2,500 a year?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Text my go.
all right, so roll call.
No, just take a poll.
Just take a poll. Okay, Tara? Yeah. Terry? Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Yep.
All right.
That's it.
Is that all you have, Bob?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Tara, do you have anything?
Well, I have to let everyone know that I booked the Santa Claus already.
Yes.
Yeah, hopefully we won't run into that fiasco that we had this year.
Yeah, we got a new Santa Claus that actually has a Miss Santa that goes with the Santa Claus.
Hey, but we appreciate you, Terry. Yeah.
They actually book out a year ahead of time. That's how popular these people are.
However, the one that called off because it was too cold, I was not very happy with him.
Oh, no, that was horrible. That was the most ridiculous
Hey,
thing.
we made it through.
We did, we
prevailed.
always do, but
Yeah.
wowza.
All right.
Yeah, and then, I wanted to touch base with Casey and see if, has anybody registered or called or anything about the senior luncheon?
So we had a couple that were on the list from last time. We got their information and we're gonna reach out to them and double check if they're still interested. Yeah.
For the what?
You know, when we had this open house, everybody was all for it. Let's have lunches for the seniors, let's do it. And we can't get anybody
Well,
to.
here's what I'm gonna tell you, don't get discouraged.
Yeah.
I think if, when we go through this text my gov, it's gonna really help a lot.
Yeah.
You get a, outlet person gets a text saying, hey, we're having a free
You're
senior
gonna be
dinner.
able to see that.
And maybe we'll-
That person doesn't have a cell phone and they have a grandchild or, somebody that's living with them, I really think this is really gonna be able to help develop that.
If we just start, if we,
Don't get discouraged.
But
Don't
we
get
have
discouraged.
something scheduled for January.
Yeah.
Sure.
So, I've already bought a bunch of stuff for
I know.
it, and
maybe we just start, if we just start doing them, people might see it and start realizing
Yeah,
it too.
that's the thing, we can still put it out, we can still put it out on our page and do whatever, when we go this route, we'll really be able to push out for the people that are in the community.
okay, so maybe Tammy too, we can make a flyer, an address list that I have for seniors.
Yeah.
We can go door to door and just, put
Yep.
something in.
And let me know.
Oh, yeah, I'd be more than happy to do that.
And let me know.
I still have the flyer there. We can print out copies up here if you guys want to,
With the new date.
Yeah, and I'll help,
It's the same one
we can
email
do,
them out.
we'll do a weekend together, and I'll get some of my daughter's friends.
Is that in January, you're saying?
Yes,
Like
January
this-
17th.
Yeah.
is
The
date.
17th?
Yeah.
Well, I think the mailer goes out this week, so we might get a lot of people.
Yeah.
We can have our mailer go out to every senior in town.
I thought you had already made it.
No, I wanted to get closer to the date because I was afraid with Christmas coming up, we mailed it for Christmas.
It would be,
Go away with it.
yeah, forget about it. Yeah.
Okay, so I thought you did it in your cost.
Yeah, it was like $400.
All right, well, then maybe we won't have to do it.
Yeah.
We still can. We
Well,
can.
just
we have
keep
everything
me,
on power.
just keep me in the loop.
But one of that list is getting a lot.
Yeah. All right,
All right.
I think so.
all right, all right. Terry? Nothing? Greg? Nothing? Tammy?
Yeah,
All
good.
right. So, I wanted to take a minute.
Move somebody, love you.
She's probably gonna get very mad at me, and that's okay.
Casey's like,
Yeah, she did. So, for everybody out there and here, Julie, I want to say, I can't thank you enough for everything you do. We wanted to present you with this on behalf of everyone here.
And for everybody that doesn't know, Julie is our part-time water clerk. She helped decorate this building. She did the landscaping for us.
You are the official employee 2025 of the year. Well, so one of the things, yeah,
Can I see your award?
yeah. There you go.
You have to see it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, one of the things that I want to do and start showing appreciation, I talk about this all the time, how thankful I am for all you board members and everything that goes on, and especially for the people out there in the community. I cannot thank each and every person enough who reaches out. Stacy Stewart, always being engaged with anything we have to do with the community and the kids and helping Tammy, for Loretta, her mom, everybody who always puts a hand in helping. And this year, I told Bob, I said, I was so thankful to be able to have all of you vote me as being your mayor, but to show how much appreciation, how much hard work that it takes to run. Julie has been here how many years? 4 years. And I love that you finally come to me and say how much you feel valued. And when I interviewed with Casey, they just hit it off so well. And for that, Julie, I'm just so thankful for everything that you do, all the effort you put in to always helping everybody here. So the Employee of the Year 2025 is going to Julie.
And one thing I want to tell the community is, we sat down, the mayor and I sat down, and we put all the employees on the sheet, and we just wanted to go one by one. And we're not saying, hey, Casey's not a great employee. We wanted to pick who we thought just exemplified everything this year, and it was Julie.
Good job,
So-
Julie.
Well deserved.
He gets emotional, and I do too, because you don't understand, we had everybody leaving, and, people getting better opportunities, and you don't understand how much work is involved because we don't have so many people.
And the citizens don't get, we don't have a staff to do landscaping, we don't have a staff to paint this room, or to fix the village hall, so she's doing it. That's not her job, she's not required to do that, she works part-time, but she's doing it. Just like today, I laughed, I went out and had lunch, Roxanna had 6 people in Public Works putting up a Christmas light, taking them down. I'm like, that's more than we have all of our employees together.
Yeah.
They're just taking lights down. So for Julie to do what she does, it's impressive.
Every landscaping, everything you see, everybody has got a hand in it. Right before I left, Greg, hey, can we go help this family? We go and help them, take them down, even if it's something small to take them to the dump. They appreciate it because our guys put in so many hours. We pick up that slack. Terry coming in and helping shovel snow. Tara and Tammy, relentless hours getting out there trying to reach the community, just like we're trying to do now, to get the senior center, to get seniors in here. I want to do muffins with the mayor. So there is so much opportunity. I thought that was a great catch.
He just wants to eat muffins.
But I want to be able to engage the kids and get them involved. Last thing I want to tell you, Bob and I got to meet with MCT. Unlike what people were saying out there, nobody has reached out to MCT. Bob and I met with SJ. We are going to get a bus cover right here, not only for the people who ride the bus, but something that's really dear to me is the kids come right here to the bus stop. They have nowhere to go. They're trying to get shelter under where the church is at. So big kudos to MCT for helping us. That's in the works, that we're getting that. So, there's a lot of stuff, especially that man right there. 9, 10 o'clock, he's still out working, or I'm out with him. And it just goes to show the relentless hours and the gratitude on how much people really care for South Roxanna. And for that, I cannot be so thankful to tell you all how much I appreciate it.
And one thing I do want to clarify, just because you mentioned Jack. Jack worked here for 30 plus years. I worked with him for close to 18. People were saying that we were disrespectful because we didn't make it to the funeral. Well, unfortunately, because we are a small town, we have one person off on surgery. On Christmas Day, I spent 6 hours at Jack's house when he passed. So I was away from my family there 6 hours. And then the day of his service, I can't control what comes in, but we had a 14-year-old girl that came in and got raped. So I can't, in good conscience, tell a 14-year-old girl and her mother, hey, sorry, you're just going to have to wait until we get back from a funeral. So unfortunately, I had to make the decision that this case has to take precedent. And we end up sending a card on behalf of the village to his family. We do love them, we do support them, and if there's anything they need from us, we'll be glad to help them. But I wanted to quell those rumors that we're not boycotting Jack by any means. It's just when a 14-year-old comes in and has gotten raped, that's...
And I could totally plan on going to his services and stuff. I ended up sick, and I think you ended up sick.
And I was out of the country, so...
That's the reason we weren't able to be
Yeah.
there, is because we had to deal with that. And I'm not gonna make a mother, I can't imagine as a mother dealing with your 14-year-old girl and then tell them to, hey, hold on a second, you can't do that. So that's the reason we weren't there. It wasn't nothing personal or vendetta, it was purely, unfortunately, that's what came out.
I'm just glad that everybody was there to be able to show the support for him and his family. And his family knows that they can come up here and I'll be there for whatever they need, so. All right, so with that, I need a motion. Sure.
Well, before you do that, I wanted to piggyback on what you were saying.
Yes, ma'am.
This has been the most engaged board that I've seen. How many terms have I, 4 or 5? I'm in there somewhere. This has been the most engaged, the people that are here.
Yeah.
Tonight.
Yeah.
Actually working with the town, doing events, doing stuff, absolutely.
Yeah.
We've never had that turnout.
No, well, just know, you know, we are gonna continue, and I pray that God is putting his hands in the right way and the blessing that as things progress, that we continue on having the right people that are here to continue on seeing us be successful.
Agreed.
So, yeah.
Okay, so, need a motion to adjourn?
Yes.
I'll make that motion.
Motion made by Tara,
Second?
second by Terry. All right.